Okay, our little weekend tune-up is about strengthening the core. The core involves the deep abdominal muscles as well as the back muscles that attach to the pelvis and the spine. Basically, without us thinking about it, this is the muscle group that we use all the time, every day, for the twisting, the turning, the bending, the getting up. You know you have a weak core if you need to use the handles of a chair to get up, or if you have a really swayed back. That means you're not going to have any kind of muscle strength. And if you find yourself not able to breathe while you're doing some of these exercises, well then do them more than once. Okay, so blocks are the best thing, but I thought if you don't have a block and you have a tiny pillow, that would work. So that's the only reason I have the pillow. Get yourself some blocks, whether it's my yoga or anybody else's. These are incredibly useful. So come on over onto your back. You're just going to start with one block. Place it on your thigh. Bring both knees up. And then you're going to place your elbow, right elbow, with your block on your right thigh towards your knee. And that's, you interlock your fingers behind the back and then engage your core. Try to keep your lower back connected to the mat and extend your left leg and hold it out. And breathe and enjoy and feel your core working. So strengthening the back muscles, strengthening the abs, draw the leg back in. Extend it back out. And think about having the extra health insurance that money can't buy, but that you can purchase by doing this workout. Breathing. That's 3. Should we go for 4? Yes. We'll do a total of 5. If at any time you feel like this is too much, draw your knee in and just wait for the moment where you think, I can do one more. And that'll be 5. And draw that knee in. And then just hug your knees for a moment. We're going to do the other side. Give yourself a little bit of massage on your lower back by rocking from side to side. And let's go. So, block is on left thigh, left elbow. Interlock your fingers. Extend your right leg out in front. And breathe. Look at your ceiling. Draw the leg back in. Extend the leg. No, real health insurance is taking care. Now, obviously, I let the pressure off the block because it fell. So I was looking around my room. I wasn't focusing enough. And draw the knee back in. One more time. Extend. And yes, you might feel a little bit of burn. Try to keep that lower back tucked in. I know your abs are getting tired. Can you just squeeze out one more? Breathing. So you do have to press your elbow against the block. Lovely. Okay, take that block down for a moment and do a little bit of rocking from side to side, or maybe circles. Breathing nice and deep, release tension and stress just by inhaling deep and exhaling completely. All right, now you're going to put the block lengthwise and you're going to bring your forearms, and again, you've got to press the knee into the block and the elbows into the block as well. Now, keep your knees close together here. You can leave your head on the floor. Just relax your neck. Maybe tilt the chin towards the center of the chest. and extend your left leg out in front. So once again, you want to try to keep your lower back from arcing up. Bring it back. Press now into the left side and extend the right leg. Breathing. Bring it back. Other leg, changing. Holding your hands in prayer, praying that this will be over soon. Bring this back. Change. For those of us doing a lot of sitting and we're not kind of holding ourselves up, our core gets weak. Our backs get sore. And energy stagnates. Change again. So you're holding just a few seconds before you draw one leg back in, extend the other one. You're still pressing the block up against one knee. Bring it back. Last time on the second side. Great. And bring it back. Okay. We're going to use 2 blocks in a minute, but let's just do our happy baby pose because this is so lovely on the lower back. So you're grabbing your insteps and you're trying to bring your ankles directly above your knees with your knees just outside of your rib cage, and then you're pulling down. So it's a nice stretch for the hamstrings. It's a safe stretch. Also gets into your ascending, descending colon, a little bit of the transverse, so it helps with digestion, elimination, but mostly it should just feel great on your lower back. So breathing in, breathing out. Okay, so now we need 2 blocks or 2 little pillows. If you don't have your blocks, you're going to place 1 block between your legs. And you're going to take the other block over behind your head. Now lift the block up behind the head, press the small of your back into the floor, pull your navel in towards your spine, lift your head up and have your ears aligned with your biceps, and then extend the legs out in front. So this is very much isometrics. And bring it back and extend it out. Bring it back. Why not lower the arms over behind the head and lower your head to the floor? And then lift your arms up, lift your head, extend your legs. And bring the knees back, lower your arms over behind your head and your head as well. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the head, extend the legs. Keep your head up, bring your knees in one more time, and then extend your legs for the last time. Great. Okay. Leave your blocks off to the side. Hold on to your knees. Extend your left leg in front and just take your right knee over to the side for a moment. And back to the center. Draw the left knee up, extend the right leg. Place your right hand on the outside of your left knee and roll over onto your right hip, just releasing some of the tightness from working your back muscles as well as your abs. Okay, so you can come up in 2 different ways. You can either roll over onto your side and use your top arm to press yourself up, or place your hands underneath the backs of your knees, rock up. Let's come into our plank position. Now, of course, this is strengthening arms, shoulders, wrists, but it's a great strengthener for your core. So, pull your bellies in. Do not sag. If anything, you may need to poke your butt up in the air. Now lift your right leg up. So right leg off the floor. Feel your core firing. Other leg up. Back down. Come on over onto your left arm, Vashisthasana. You can stack your feet, you can separate them, or you can make the kickstand. Now, this works your obliques. And if you don't think so, just feel them. They are firing. Come on back into your plank. Let's go to the other side. Reaching up, stretching up, lifting up. Come on back down to the center. Take your knees as wide as the mat. Big toes touch. Flatten the tops of your feet. Slowly take your buttocks back towards your heels. Release your torso between your thighs. And lower your forehead onto your mats. If you need some added height, make a pillow with your forearms. And then breathe into your side and your back ribs. And then come on down onto your bellies. And let's be our own superheroes. Okay, so stretch your arms out in front. Your legs are together. Toes are pointing away from you. Press your hips and pelvis into the floor. Roll an invisible alley with your nose and lift your arms and your legs coming up. Major back muscle strengthener, all the muscles in the back, but we're working here and focusing on the core. Now, clearly you are not going to strengthen your core just from doing this once. So consider, maybe do it once a week, once a month. Lifting, reaching, and then bring your arms down. Turn your head to the right. Let your shoulders melt, big toes touch, and heels splay out. I'd like to do this one more time. We don't do enough to strengthen our backs. We don't even hardly look at our backs. And we also store fear in our backs. We store aggression in the front of our bodies and fear in the back of our bodies. So this is one way of releasing some emotions that don't serve us. Bring your arms straight out in front one more time. Forehead on the mat, legs are together. On an inhale, roll the invisible alley, lift your head, lift your arms. Take your arms out to the side, back to the front. Take your legs apart, back together. Arms out to the side, back to the front, legs out, back. One more inhale. Exhale, turn your head to the opposite side. Let your shoulders melt. Big toes touch, heels splay out. Bring your head to center. Come on back into child's pose. Nice rounded spine. And then lift up into downward facing dog. Walk your dog, pedaling your feet, loosening your hips. Walk your feet towards your hands. Let your upper body just hang out. Keeping your chin tucked into your chest, slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Stacking each vertebra. Letting your head be the last thing to come up. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Bring your hands into prayer. And enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for being with me.